Hey everybody, today we're checking out Untitled Weeb game. This is a game I've not played before. We're going to give it a playtest and see if we can give some useful feedback. I've got the game page open here. It simply says prototype 2D action game. Probably has bugs out the rear end. It does not have sound. Controls would be WASD to move, J to slash, K to jump, and L to dash. Okay. Give that a shot. Let's go ahead and get rid of the overlay. This is actually okay. It is showing up in the capture. It just hides when I have it minimized apparently. So this is all I've seen of the game so far. I haven't seen anything past the screen. I do wish it had gamepad support. I could try plugging it in just to see if it happens to, and it wasn't mentioned in the game page, which is always possible, but I'm not counting on it. Looks like we have an FPS cap setting up here. 1 is shadow test, 2 is goon test, 3 is movement test, escape is exit. I suppose we just click on this guy and then, alright, escape key works for pausing. As of yet, the gamepad isn't. Okay, so we've got the thumbstick is mapped to movement, crudely I assume. Looks like it's a little bit of analog control there. That's kind of funny. But yeah, apart from that, it doesn't appear to be doing anything. So go ahead and disconnect that. See what we could do with the keyboard controls. I'm not sure if this is going to be difficult. Looks like, wow, okay. Is that jump? Whoa. Alright, that was a little weird. Wait, why is that? Okay, stuff is happening way too fast already. Apparently K is jump, but before it was doing like a backwards jump. Now it's going straight up. I don't understand what changed. Okay, let's try this again. Now it's going straight up. Before it was kind of doing like a backwards. I think you saw it. Now it's doing it again. So after I push the dash button, so when I'm up against the wall, it apparently jumps off the wall. So I'm guessing it's some kind of a wall jump mechanic that was implemented a bit funny. So even if I'm on the ground, it does the wall jump. And apparently, like if I'm on top of something like this, I guess. Oh, there is a wall right here. That's why there's an invisible wall to the left. So if I press jump against that, it kind of bounces off. So that was really kind of confusing. So I can't get this to work like a wall jump when I'm in the air, but it works on the ground. Not really sure. Okay, if I don't know. Not really sure what the idea is with that. So yeah, we're thrown into this apparent battle with this guy. Obviously this isn't like a fully designed level and everything. This is, you can say, an early implementation of things. But it would be a lot nicer to have the chance to kind of learn the controls and just the general movement and things before we get thrown into something like a duel with like a boss type character, that kind of thing. So yeah, it's a little rough to have to learn the controls by fighting a guy that's like super fast. Because I haven't been familiarized with the controls as of yet. So as far as I can tell, I don't know where my health is. Maybe it's the little characters at the top left there. Must be it. So for some reason, sometimes I just kind of disappear when I get hit. Not sure what's going on there. This feels quite spastic. I guess the guy does kind of bounce away a little bit when you hit him, but it's like, it's so quick. It's like I kind of expect there to be a little bit more of an impact from hitting him or something, you know. Let's try this again. I think we can only just do this one attack as of yet, so I think we just have a jump, this crazy dash, and then whatever this silly wall jump behavior is. The guy doesn't appear to like telegraph his attacks in any way, shape, or form. It just kind of like instantly comes out. So again, it makes it feel a bit spastic. Like I keep moving and it seems to do okay to avoid the attack. But it's not like I'm actually avoiding the attack. I'm just kind of zooming around and it isn't hitting me for whatever reason. So I would definitely suggest, add some kind of a telegraph so that you can actually kind of see that an attack is coming and respond to it. Whereas this is like literally instantaneous. I don't know what kind of health this guy has. Like how many times I have to hit him. I don't see anything indicating that on the screen. And the fact that he doesn't have like a telegraph to his attack and his movements are very sporadic, it also means that I don't really know when I'm supposed to attack. Like he could throw his attack out at any moment, so I don't really see a point in time where it makes sense for me to throw out the attack. It's just kind of guesswork, I would describe it as. So that would be stuff I think would be worth working on. Okay, I disappeared again for a moment after getting hit. That was very disorienting. Looks like this guy takes a lot more hits than I do, which is a bit unfortunate because it seems like a mirror character, sort of. So I almost wish that I could just kill him in the same amount of hits that he could kill me or something. It also seems like I think he's just doing like a starting animation or something at the start there. There's not really indication. There's not any indication that I can't hit him during that time, but it looks as though he doesn't respond to taking damage there. Can I hit enter? No, I have to use the mouse again. There's no double jump. It's good to know, but you can jump and dash in the air. Sometimes I'm just kind of trying to feel out the controls here. It does kind of cancel your jump height if you hit the dash really early after jumping. Get like a really short bounce. There's no variable jump height, that might be nice. So that when I hold the jump button I get a little bit higher, and if I just tap it, it would be maybe a little lower. That would probably be a nice little game feel thing. Oh my gosh. And I don't really want the guy to like be able to hit me immediately after I hit him. Not with this kind of design, If he was like telegraphing a big attack and it was like a big wind up. Whoa. Okay. I don't think I died. It just kind of went back to the menu. That might have been a little bit of a bug. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat this guy. I have no idea like how close I might be to killing him, because I don't know of any health being displayed on screen. It's also hard to tell like if I'm actually hitting him sometimes. I think he might be doing like a dodge thing. Like I can't, sometimes it kind of looks like I'm hitting him, like he kind of flashes red for a moment, but it's really hard to tell. So I would, suggest some more work on communicating those types of things clearly. I guess I'm dead. I don't know if I even saw that last attack come out. It's just very instantaneous. I'm gonna go ahead and try the next one here. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Okay, I didn't even have a chance to get my hand on the keys before they started attacking. Wow! Oh my gosh! They're doing a lot as well. Okay, it looks like the game thinks I died, but I was still controlling it. My gosh, okay, these are very fast bullets, which means they're not easy to dodge, and they can come from off the screen. We do have a little bit of a... So this is okay. I mean, the bullets are still extremely fast, which is a bit dangerous, but if I can see the little laser that actually tells me it's going to come out, that makes it easier. But as long as there's like, you know, 3 of these guys on the screen at the same time and they're all doing 3 different things simultaneously, it's hard to react to, you know, 3 different actions all at the same time. So that's quite a bit to deal with, especially when they have these melee attacks and they're dashing around and the bullets are coming out while you're like trying to like react to something that's already coming at you. You can't really do all that at the same time. So that would be stuff to take into account, I think. For goodness sake. Yeah, and they don't seem to get much of a hit stun when you hit them. In fact, I don't see any hit behavior at all from them, I don't think. Let me try again. They die quickly, so it's not like they're bullet spongy. I can't duck or anything. It's not like they're bullet spongy, but they don't actually react to being hit, and that's, I think, the worst part. But I mean, that would obviously help with stuff like crowd control and everything, but apart from that, I just think, yeah, just the design with these kinds of bullets and the speed of everything, it would make a lot more sense if you're fighting like one of these guys at a time than it would three at a time like this, where it's not very realistic to avoid like the bullets and everything all at once, I don't think, with the current design. So stuff to consider, but I did like the little laser effect, you know, when when it was just like one guy and you could actually kind of see it and then actually have the ability to react to it and that kind of stuff. That's the kind of thing that I like to see with really nice clear telegraphs and stuff, you know. Let's go ahead and try a movement test. Maybe this should have been at the top. I might guess that there's no enemies. That's how it looks so far. So this probably should have been the first the first listed level thing here. Hello, can I talk to you? What? Some kind of a boss? Are these attacks? Oh. I can't... Oh, okay. So the red ones shoot lasers down, and then the other ones that change color for some reason just float up and down, I guess. And that guy just like warps around. Oh, I can do this with the keyboard. So, given how tight everything is here, my dash is a little bit... The speed and distance of it makes it kind of hard to control. I mean, everything is quite close together here. I guess it goes through damaging things, I think. I can't actually go past here. Alright, I was kind of hoping this would just be like some kind of a level instead of like a boss that was designed for dodging and stuff. But yeah, I don't particularly care for how kind of claustrophobic this is combined with how far the dash moves. I feel like it's just a lot easier to just kind of walk left and right rather than actually trying to use the dash in here, because it just feels quite hard to control. So that's something, I mean, you could shorten up the travel distance a little bit. Maybe even make things a little, like, just a tad slower might help a little with just kind of feeling in control of what's going on. I don't know if this guy's actually getting hit or whatever. I didn't see that thing coming up. Yeah, some of those circles, they kind of start to blend into the background colors when they go down below the floor here. When they start changing colors, they kind of pass through those pinkish purple colors and get a little blending in there. It's probably less than ideal. So yeah, this just seems better to just kind of just walk a little bit left and right to avoid all these funny things. And apparently that guy can hurt me. He just kind of never did. Again, I don't know if it's actually possible to hurt this guy or kill him. Oh. Alright, so your movement's a bit fast. I mean, even if I just barely tap the button, it's like you move a little ways. Yeah, okay, I think the colliders are a little bit too big here. Oops, I didn't mean to go here. Can I... Oh, there we go. R. Try this again. So, yeah, if I'm like... I'm not sure where the colliders are, but I would expect it to be a little bit sort of inside of the sprite, not like the whole size of the sprite or whatever. Particularly given how fast everything is and like how fast I move and stuff. You can definitely see how... I mean, that's obviously going to hit, but I would expect it to be a little bit more forgiving with the colliders. That would be a very good idea, I think, because I guess I would just describe the controls as touchy. Like, everything's very touchy, so being very precise in terms of weaving in between damaging things is going to be very difficult. Like, you can't really be precise when you have extremely touchy, fast controls, right? It's that those concepts work against each other. In order to be precise, you need to be able to move slower, basically, is the simple way to put it, I guess. So, being very careful about the colliders can help that a little bit, but also, you know, just the designs of everything, obviously, will help. Having a gamepad does help too. You get a little bit more precision over using the keyboard, of course. So of course, you know, I could do better with a gamepad than I could with a keyboard playing this kind of game. But yeah, I don't know if there's much else I'm gonna get out of this. So, yeah, I don't think there's much more to actually check out here. I think I've pretty much established all of my thoughts about the game, so I'll go ahead and wrap this up, but I like the art style. It's pretty cool. Yeah, there's obviously some good stuff here. It needs polish. And I would just say be very careful about some of these considerations of smashing too many things together that are just flying at you way too fast, all at once, because it's great to have like a game that's challenging and really fast paced and action heavy and intense and all these things, but it's pretty easy to go kind of tip over the edge of getting into this stuff where it's like things just feel unavoidable, you know, and you might end up having to develop these really kind of cheesy habits in order to even beat a level or whatever. It doesn't necessarily feel good past a certain point. So I would be very careful about some of these things, you know, the speed of things, the rate at which attacks come out, the speed of my own movements, and you know, the amount of different enemies or different sources of damage and stuff that's coming at you simultaneously. You know, can you actually react to all these things individually? All stuff I would look out for, but clearly plenty of potential here. So interested to see the future iterations of this one. I hope the video was useful for you. Sorry, it's going to go black as I return to my OBS in the other tab here. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next video.